big bougie houses. That's right. Today we're checking out something a little elaborate, a little wealthy, a little extravagant, but with an expert. That's right. One of my friends is a civil engineer, and I also have other friends who are quirky and fun like me, and we're gonna be some stupid doofuses and look at a big ass house, a mega mansion on a private island that's $218 million. Oh, you feel broke now when you buy your buy one get one free, like next day off, kind of low-key expiring foods? Well, we about to feel a whole lot more broke right now. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm quads. Check us out over on Twitch at Aliciaxlife. You're watching Aliciaxdeath, the YouTube channel. Aliciaxlife is the Twitch. And let's get into it, Sade. The code word for today, so I know you do not skip this intro, is big. All right, let's get it. All right, let's see what we got today, folks.
I love Florida, said no one ever.
Yeah.
$218 million buys you in Palm Beach, Florida.
I just want to check one thing. This is going to sound really messed up, but it's actually a genuine question. This isn't the Epstein mega mansion, right?
No. The Epstein mega mansion is in a random fucking island, like elsewhere. It is not there.
Because he does have one in Florida.
Not this one. Not this one.
Yeah, I know they had two mega mansions. One was in one of the main houses was in New York, and then one was the Florida compound, they used to call it. Just want to make sure. All right, we're good. Yay!
Who do you think?
Wait, hold on. I'm paying $218 million.
For a square island pontoon, yes.
And I still have to see my neighbors?
I know, right?
Man, give me some more filled out trees. I don't want to see no fucking body. Man.
Remember, this is Florida.
Yeah, but you get a bridge.
That's true. I do get a bridge.
You know you're rich when you have your own infrastructure.
Yeah, true.
Buyer will be. I don't want to say anything. The people who are buying this home have donated this amount of money. They bought artwork. Is it that expensive to spend $218 million on a home if you've bought a piece of artwork that expensive? I'm just imagining who's going to drive over that bridge and walk in and say, this is my new home.
Oh, I hate that room so much.
I just don't.
I hate that.
I don't understand. Like, I get that people are like, oh, simplicity of white and white accenting furniture, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this doesn't
Fuck
feel
that,
like
I'm
me and my jar of ping pong balls in my rich person fucking lighthouse tower.
Yeah,
Yep,
they're white.
That has
Those
meaning.
they're white tennis balls. What the fuck is this? Why would the two leaves? My centerpiece is immaculate.
They're baseballs.
They
It's
don't have
really
to
hard to
explain
tell.
shit.
Oh, they have
They're
a tennis court on the right, don't they? I think they're.
I think they're tennis balls.
Tennis balls, yeah.
Oh God.
They don't have to explain shit. They're rich.
Oh yeah,
Yep, true.
there it is.
Located in the intercoastal waterway of Palm Beach. It's man-made, built by dredging crews in the 1930s. The island was purchased in 2021 for $85 million. It featured a 1940s Florida-styled home, which has since been totally reimagined and added onto. Now measuring.
I don't think that's reimagining. I think that's completely replacing. Did we see the back
they-
to back of
they
what
were
they just did
not-
to that nice old house?
That house looks
much
so
prettier.
good.
Oh,
That's so pretty.
And it's so
that's
nice,
such a
like,
classic
the
style.
privacy of the tree line. Look at the trees. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't want to see my fucking neighbors if I have this much money, right? And they just took all of this privacy and they said, fuck it. Like, insane.
No, look at me. I want you to look me in the eyes.
Look at me, you fucking
I fuck you
pores.
over with
You
my-
fucking
all my money.
pores. Yeah. God. Oh.
I think I can see a little bit of the old house still there. Like, it's just barely there if you squint
Yeah.
really hard.
And added onto, now measuring in at 21,000 square feet with 11 bedrooms and
21,000 square feet means if your kid walks away, you might not find them for a week.
This is where we lose children. Oh God, maybe it was Epstein's mansion.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
52 bathrooms.
22 bathrooms, finally, a building for Palm.
your hot
Honestly,
girl
that's
tummy
dream come true.
troubles. Look at this. We got a house for you.
With you on my channel. Welcome to the island. So you enter over your own private bridge where you have security there out front. It is the only private island in Palm Beach. Little perspective here. All these homes around us are going for at least 40, 50, 60 million dollars.
So the pores. I understand.
Yes, the multi-millionaire pores.
Yeah, the pores.
Billions.
Yes, I'm buying a $218 million home stacked with art worth more than their fucking lives. Then they are the pores.
Indubitably. $218 million for your own private island. So setting foot on the island, welcome. You have a
They need more
beautiful
privacy
rolling
hedges,
front
though.
lawn
I
on
don't.
your
They
left
do.
and
It's
your
just too
right side
open.
here. The bridge then leads to your motor court, where you have two beautiful banyan trees, really adding to the essence of the space.
Horror movie.
And as you
They are
can
pretty
see, the
trees. They are
architecture
trees.
of this
Sorry.
home is a colonial
Weird vibes, my
style,
bad.
which is
Two
very different from
different
most of the homes in
responses.
this area, which are a bit more Mediterranean. And the original house, off to my side here, that's the original structure, and all this
Right, like you said, you can squint and see it, but it's not much of it.
It's such a shame too, because like it was a really beautiful house, and now it's just been like they had to like they literally whitewashed the house.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
added on. Off of the motor core, there is a 5-car garage here off to my side. Now entering the home through this huge mahogany door. Let me just take a look at this.
Mahogany.
The scale of the home is
Mahogany.
incredible.
Oh,
so if you enter the
mahogany.
space, you have this open concept room. It's the gray room / dining room. But I'm going to take you to what you probably clicked
I'm
on in this
sick
video
of
for.
fucking
The
TVs
whole
over
wall of this space opens
fireplaces.
up,
It's not a good viewing
leading out to your
angle. You're
loggia,
rich.
where you have a view of your 98
Over $200 million, and you can't separate the dining room from your
Wait,
open
pause,
concept living
pause.
room.
That pisses me off so much. It's not fucking lined up with the
It's not
goddamn
flush.
square island. Why is it not flush?
Yeah, why is it? Why did they do that?
What is the gain here?
Look at all
What-
the perfectly curated outdoor furniture, and it's just ruined by the fact that the one structure that cannot be moved is off.
It's not even
off-kilter.
flush with the house. They just made it off center for no fucking reason.
Why? Why is slant though?
Why it's slant?
Why it's slant though? I don't.
And if so, why did you make your house off center with the island?
Yeah, there's no reason to do that. Like, you can see the clear spacing discrepancy if you just look how tight it is here and large it is here for the spacing. It's so easy to see that. Like, that's
This
Yeah.
also just looks so clinical and like aesthetically unappealing. Like for that much money, I don't want a strip
Probably
of
like
water.
the people that own it.
True.
Oh,
you
the
know?
contractors rinsed them. The contractor rinsed them hard on that one. They did not give a fuck when they put that pool in.
yeah. Oh my god, the architect had a wonky eye. W first time chatter. Love to see it.
Looks great to me.
Also, I want to bring up what Mikki said earlier. Yeah, no private dining room. It's just with the living room, and you pay $218 million, and you have 21,000 square feet. You better have 3 more dining rooms. That's the only thing I'm going to say. You
Yeah.
better have 3 more. Like, there's no way that's your only dining room.
Wall
That
of
should
this
even be your
space
main one.
opens up.
Also, like
Leading out to your
21,000
loggia,
square feet, and
where-
you don't even have an entryway. The door goes right into this space where everything's pushed together.
Yeah,
It's
you
gross.
don't have a real
It's weird.
foyer. You're right.
Like you should have. I thought aren't rich people? They want to have like a giant gallery when you walk in, so they can impress you if they're like big dick energy sculptures and shit. So they can show you how rich they are by you just walking into the building. Like this does not make you feel rich. This makes you feel like a poor. How dare they?
I'm looking. Hold on. I'm studying. Okay, so they don't even have a proper coat rack or closet area near the entry as well. So where are they going to hang their jackets when they first walk in? I'm still looking.
Oh my
That's for the butler to
God.
do. The butler can take
This-
care of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
This
The
kind of
butler takes it.
personifies Florida architecture in general.
God
Rich or
damn.
poor, it doesn't matter. This is always gonna be. It's always just gonna be cheap.
God
It's always going to
damn.
feel cheap.
where you have a view of your 98-foot-long swimming pool with hot and cold
Ah, stop
plunge
doing
at
the above
either
angle.
end, views of these
Stop.
coastal palm trees. I mean, you are in Palm Beach, Florida, and you're standing on a
I hate how
$218
slightly
million
off-center it is from the
This perspective,
fucking
You
island.
can really see the colonial architecture on the exterior of the home here.
You can see it
where you
here
have
too.
multiple covered
Just barely.
loggias,
Jesus.
Juliet balconies, upper terraces. We have a tennis court pavilion off to the corner there with a clay tennis court. To my far side, and then on the other side of the island, we have yet another swimming pool. And then in front of me,
What's that tiny one for?
check out the
Why
size of
is
this
that
dock.
pool also fucking off-center? Why? Why?
So if you guys couldn't tell, Adora is the civil engineer.
Another swimming pool.
What
And
is
then in
the
front of me,
point?
Adora,
Like-
$218 million though.
Like,
Yeah.
It required
Built
you
into
to
the
work.
house.
It required you to work harder to do it that way.
it
It required you to work
did.
harder to do it that way. Look at
They
look
had
at the
to cut
tiles.
tile for no reason.
Yeah, look at the tiles.
Tile cutting. You're right.
And it just makes the tiles cut and look worse.
Look at those
Check out the
straight
size of
pipes
this
in
dock.
front of the pool too.
The
$218
harbor
million.
isn't quite deep enough
Oh,
for
love
you.
straight
Wait,
pipes.
what? Hold
We could
on.
easily
Yeah,
be
did you see the
taken
straight
out to your
pipes?
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm so angry about the pool.
have yet another swimming pool, and then in
Look at
front
these pipes. Just all these pipes. So many pipes.
Falling pipe MP3.
Oh
God.
my
me.
god. It's
Check
just
out
like,
the
oh
size of this
yes.
dock. So the harbor
The
isn't quite
aesthetic
deep
pipes.
enough for a mega yacht, but you could easily be taken out to your mega yacht. I mean, this is it's a private island. It's a private island. So of course you would have a beautiful dock like this. But let's make our way back inside to
I mean, the dog
Check
makes
out the
sense. I'm
rest.
not
Yeah,
angry
the
about
dog. The dog is fine. Yeah.
and heading back in. You can really see now.
I feel like what I would have liked to have at the dock is on like the right hand side for there to be like a mini little like boathouse or like a mini like sidebar area. So it's like
Yeah.
just like something to give it like a little bit more like flair. I like outdoor bars a
Character,
lot.
yeah.
Outdoor bars are nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Like or even like a wet bar would be fine near the pool. Something.
Full iron frame doors here. They pocket in. So you could have indoor outdoor living if you wanted. Have the whole wall open up. You have your seating area off to the left with again nice gas fireplace, television overhead. If you look up,
You're in Florida. You don't need a fireplace.
You don't need a fireplace.
You're in Florida.
Also-
There's no point for a fireplace.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Reddit called r/TV too high?
Adora, there's some niches that you are just a part of that I don't even.
There is a Reddit of a bunch of people complaining about televisions being too fucking high in like old boomers' homes, and their biggest complaint is TVs being put above the fireplace because that's not the watch angle. You know cinema. You don't look up like that to go watch a fucking screen in the cinema. You try to make it as level as you can.
So I had this conversation with Richard about our living room and the house we just bought. And he's like, no, Alicia, I really want it to be above the fireplace. It's already set up there. And I go, but look at the back right angle. We could get a really
Yep.
nice speed TV stand and put it there. I
Yeah.
lost the war on this. It's staying there.
How did you? Okay, our husband. You're now just Chat's husband. You're not mine anymore. I'm divorcing you.
He just, yeah. There's only, he's like, he makes me pick and choose my battles. So-
Oh no, r/TV too high is something that is too important to me. Are you like I refuse to let a TV actually be at a high angle. It must be at the perfect TV height stand.
Because his reasoning is that the only time we're gonna play the TV in like the big living room is when like guests are over. So people are just like walking around and talking and just have it in the background. Because we actually
Also, I
have
like how
like we have a separate TV room that's like actually used, and then we have a TV in the bedroom. So he's like, when are we actually gonna use that besides when guests are over and everyone's just walking around anyways? I was like, so I conceded. Is he right?
also I like how Chat is also is agreeing with me and saying that they are also divorcing your husband. You're losing the Chat husband. Like half of us are leaving currently in the divorce now.
we must we must live and accept our husband's fault and all chat. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like that's the reason why I was like okay with it, was because I was like, yeah, we're not primarily using that room anyways for that reason. And he goes, yeah, also with the like height that it's at, is that if you wanted to set up for the kids to do like Just Dance or like wanted to set up other stuff like that in the living room instead of the TV room, you could do that pretty easily as well. Because they're gonna be standing while playing it anyways. And I was like, he's making points. So
When I come and visit, I'm going to look at that TV. I'm going to look at Rich, and I'm going to show him the Reddit to his face.
oh, good. Show him the right to his face. That's fine. That's fine. He works with logic and reasoning and seeing other things that like counterpoint him. He's totally fine. He just needs to like read things to, yeah, that's who he is. He's very logical. So he's like, Alicia, think about it. The amount of time you're going to spend watching this TV. How much is it? I mean, barely. We would use the one in our bedroom or the one in the TV room. He goes, right. This is purely to be in the background while you're hosting guests. And you know you don't like when guests sit down and watch a TV. So they're going to be just playing it in the background while they're walking around talking to each other, right? I go, right. He goes, okay then. Why do we care? I was like, yep.
A coffered stone giving it that very elegant feeling, that colonial style. Below our feet, we have white oak, which really gives that beachy theme. But again, this is the center of the house, and you can see on
Who
the
thinks
drone
of
shot
white
we're
oak
outlining
and
exactly
beaches?
where we are
What?
for referencing the space. For now,
I
we're gonna
think
make our way
candlelight
to the
bulbs look
right,
really cheap.
which is, you'll see in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, they are.
This
They do.
is the kitchen wing. So check out this kitchen. Center island here with a breakfast bar,
Okay.
seating for 4. Then this would be like your informal living room area at the far end
Okay,
of the
a
room.
TV at a correct height. That's the
You have
TV
a
they actually
breakfast
expect you
table.
to use.
Then
breakfast
you
snack.
have this kitchen.
That's
Italian
it?
marble on the countertops.
I don't know why
This is like-
why is the kitchen so small? I understand they have a back kitchen as well, so they have the back kitchen for like prep work. But this is not an open enough kitchen. This does not feel fun. This is too tight spaced.
And the
Also, like-
This does not
backsplash.
spark joy.
This place has 22 bathrooms, but like the things that you would think that would matter are just so small or just weirdly designed. It's so confusing.
Listen, rich people are full of shit, Adora. They need 22 bathrooms.
In the hood of this range.
You know what
here,
it is? They
got
have
a lot of-
professional chefs. They're like, we don't care how much space they have. They don't need space.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
it's just this is the theme for Florida architecture, Florida home architecture. For some reason, everything's just condensed, and you feel like you live in a smaller house than you actually do.
It's so dumb.
A pot filler. You probably won't be doing your dishes if you buy this place, but if you wanted to do your dishes, great sink to do it in. On the
No, you're
far
not.
side,
It's a
No,
terrible
these
sink.
are
It's
freezer
tiny.
drawers.
Yeah.
Check that out. Not one, but 2 freezer drawers. And then this right here, this is an ice maker in your kitchen. And to run a house
Yeah,
like
man.
this,
Oh
Most,
my
most
God,
houses have
an
ice
ice
makers. What the fuck are we
maker?
talking about? What is wrong with this guy?
we have
Guys,
wrong with
there's
this
an
house?
ice maker in their kitchen.
which
Theirs
is
must
better
be
than
so
most
rich. Holy
restaurants that I've
shit.
seen in New York City.
The second
With the
kitchen
stainless
isn't
steel
good
island
either.
here,
Like even
another
combined, it's
6
not a lot of
burner
space.
Wolf cooktop here, dual
Oh my-
oven.
And that's clearly
Again,
the we don't want to
another
look
pot
at our
filler
like
here,
our help
and then this
kitchen
huge,
as well.
beautiful roll sink. Of course, more dishwashers.
Even though
in
we're gonna
here,
make them use both, we're never
induction
gonna
wolf oven here,
cook
and behind
ourselves.
me,
I'm going through it right now.
another refrigerator.
There's
You can hide a lot of
also
bodies in
freezer.
there.
there's
more
also
storage over
like
top.
no doors
And
and
check this
or
out.
hallway space between the kitchens and the
have
dining
a
area. You
commercial
will hear
grade
everything.
Yeah.
freezer in this home, brand new. It's not even on yet.
Okay, this walk-in freezer's kind of shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's lame. Like
It's not walking. That's crawling.
That's crawl. Yeah, it's too tiny to be an actual walk-in freezer. That's not. You have that much money and that much space. You deserve an
There's no
actual.
shelves.
We have a walk-in freezer in your house
It's
here.
not even.
Pretty crazy. And if you follow me this way,
What?
where'd they get this $218
here's
million
another little prep
figure
area.
from?
Again,
Like,
with that marble.
make
I
believe
don't
land?
know.
Open concept shelving, and then you have your wine room here, right off the kitchen. This
it?
That's it?
for the kitchen.
Oh,
That's
that's
kind of
bad.
And it's not even temperature controlled. It's just wine bottles. Like, what
It's
are-
It's a tiny
In
ass.
Florida!
Wait, go
Florida.
back. Go
Humidity's
back.
so
Go
high!
back.
What?
They didn't put fucking temperature control, bro.
Yeah, go back to the line for a second.
Yeah.
I like how we went into this, by the way, being like, oh man, they're gonna be so fancy and rich, and we are just rinsing this whoever fucking made this.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
how
thought this was
bad
gonna be
it
like
is.
the best thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's actually shit.
I
What
have a lot
It's so
to
happened?
great,
say.
right?
I have
It's
a
such
lot
good
to
content.
say. I have
It's
so much
yeah.
to say about
Say
this
it.
room.
Say
So-
it.
Okay, first of all, it's tiny as hell. If you're actually a wine collector, this is shit. Second of all, like you already pointed out, it's not temperature controlled. I think even sometimes if you have really expensive Brunello, like even lighting is important. Third, fourth even, none of the shelves, except maybe the bottom ones, are actually correct to store red wine. You don't want to sit it upright, and you also don't
Exactly.
want
That's
the
what I was
cork
trying to say. Yeah.
up in the back either. You need the cork to be facing like down at an angle. Then you're just wasting space entirely with the shelving on the other side. So anyway, that's my wine rant. I like food.
We appreciate this. We appreciate this so
Right off the
much.
kitchen. This whole wing is for the kitchen area, kind of the domestic wing of the house.
What is this weird ass?
But
But do you know
Right
what? They have
here-
a pestle and mortar. So whoever lives here is ethnic. Just so you know. That's what this says.
No. It's,
That-
it's
oh,
it's,
they have ethnic
It's,
cooks.
it's white and it's ceramic. I don't think they're.
Oh,
ethnic.
it's ceramic. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
We've got
Yeah,
a
they would
powder
not.
to the
I
left.
mean,
And check out this
Or they're an
laundry room.
alchemist. You're right, Party Wolf. My bad.
We've got 6
Oh.
washer dryers in the space. Marble
Okay, but why
filter
though?
clothes.
No, I could
Well,
see
duh.
that if, like, for example, you had like a big party at your place and the people use like a bunch of the towels and stuff, and you get your maids to clean all the towels. It's like a faster cycle for.
Also,
Yeah.
12 bathroom. Like I remember, 22 bathrooms, 12 bedrooms. You kind of like you're gonna have a lot of bed sheets to go through too, and you need to wash bed sheets. Also, like
Yeah.
listen, the orgy. You got a big orgy. You got a lot of clothes and mess to fix right now. You want to get your whores out quickly. So you have 6 washers to get those whores processed quickly.
A lot of
Just
nut
saying.
towels to clean.
Lots of bagged lunches for them to take to go. Like it's. Listen, we have a walk-in freezer in case one of them wants like a Tostino's pizza roll on the way out.
This house. Is,
Pizza rolls you have to store on the floor because there's no shelves.
There's no shelvings. Go, you
this is nothing
fucking
but a party
harlot.
house.
Grab
this is
your
100%
pizza
a
rolls
party
from the walk-in freezer's flooring.
Okay, somebody said this is a party house. I want to make it clear that this is not a house that they stay at like throughout the year. This is definitely a vacation house, and like most Florida houses were built to be. This is just a really shitty
hmm
rich people's vacation house.
You don't even have fun
Like, this is
vacation.
the
You have a beach. You're just on a shitty pontoon island that has to be protected from the fucking thing. So unless you have a yacht, what's the point?
I'd probably
Yeah,
have a
but
yacht.
Top of the line of homes.
One entryway to get it.
And even we've got another sink here. Like just, it's such an immaculate space that's so grandiose. It just, it's tastefully done.
No
too, I have
one
to
thinks
say.
that.
So
No
we're
one
gonna
thinks
keep
this.
this as one shot to really give you a frame of reference of the home and how large it is. I almost got lost for a second.
It's
I
not
was like,
large.
what's there?
It's just
That's the,
long.
Chef's kitchen. I mean, the place is so big you can get lost in it.
Remember I
We're gonna
taught you
head
guys about the
outside
brown
again.
shoe accent earlier? This is how you probably wear a suit. This guy's doing it right, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Just
no, he
switching
looks
up with
great
that.
in a suit. Like
Just
he's
want to let you
not
guys
the
know.
problem here.
Oh yeah, I know. Just letting you guys chat know from earlier about the suit talk conversation. There you go.
To the loggia. This is
No, he looks
basically
great in that
everything we
suit.
just saw
He looks
indoors,
great, but-
outdoors. The marbles switched up a bit.
I
so you
love
got
an
the blue
outdoor
marble
kitchen.
Here on the countertop to really accent the water and the pool
This is like the
and
first
blue
thing I
skies
don't
and
hate.
everything that makes Florida, Florida.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah,
this.
Way.
thing I
This
hate.
connects the motor core.
I kind of hate it
to
because the grill
loggia.
is under
So
a
again, we
really
have 5
short
garages
ceiling
here in the motor core, and this just
outside without
connects the
any, like,
space from the
venting.
front of the property to the back. And then you can see again,
Among
this
Us,
fireplace
venting?
is for perspective
Sus.
how high the mantle is here.
But that means the
scale of the
smoke
home's
has
unreal.
to go over your
And then-
guests sitting at the table.
They're already smoking cigars. They won't mind.
True,
Yep.
true, fair.
And then at the other end of the loggia, you have your tennis pavilion. Look at this
That's
space.
still
not
Double
the
height
point of this.
ceiling here, just letting in light from every angle.
really
Views
likes
optimized
this
in every direction. And then if you look down below my feet, we've got that
I
white oak
fucking
again,
love
and it mimics
octagons,
the
raw.
design of the space.
Why is it so
One of them-
frayed?
Oh god, you're right. Yeah, it looks like shit.
It's frayed throughout the entire siding of it. Like, I don't know why is it so chewed up. Okay.
One of the most beautiful rooms that I've
puppers.
ever seen in any home. And of course, you have your view of your clay tennis court. And if you look up, you've got your Juliet balcony overlooking the space. Let's actually take a
Wait.
look down onto the courts. We've left the pavilion.
Yeah, show
and
me the
this
courts real
is
fast.
one of
Wait,
3
wait.
tennis courts.
Oh,
and
it's
all
even funnier. Hold on, pause. They don't have any protection on that side of the court. So if you're playing tennis, you could just
goes
be
into the
hanging
water.
out. Yeah, you could just
goes
be
in the
hanging
water.
out. Yep. You can throw in the water or the window of the fucking pavilion. So it's just like
Amazing.
just imagine you're just reading a book and you just have a fucking tennis ball come right through your goddamn fucking window. There's no protection.
Oh my
or net
I'm
god!
pretty
or
sure they
anything.
had it. I'm pretty sure they had it in the photo of like the original house.
They did. They did have it because they
Yeah,
actually probably played tennis in that house. They don't
Yeah,
play
they
tennis.
had a full fence in the original house. Yeah. This
Mhm.
one doesn't though. This one you're gonna just fucking bash it through the window, lose it in the water. It's gone. It's fucking gone.
Why do you think they have that giant amount of white tennis balls so they could just be ready for that?
Yeah, they can just keep throwing more tennis balls in. Yeah, we just lost
And
another
all
one.
Palm
All right, keep it
Beach
going.
That has lights for playing at night. And this is grandfathered in, so you're not allowed to put night lights on tennis courts. You have to be grandfathered in. I can only say one of the other owners who has this feature, Jimmy Buffett, also has his tennis court lit up so he can play at night. Making our way back,
Thank you.
though, we have a wet bar here, wine storage, you know, because you have your tennis match, you want to have your refreshments. Behind me is access to the garage.
I like how the tennis court isn't like
the
fucked
stairs
up
here.
because it was built before they
You've got
built other
multiple
things.
landings.
So they
True.
actually
Here to
made
let
sure
in
it
some
was
light
like
on the
in
stairwell.
line properly.
And this is the guest quarter. Again, let's check out the view from the top here. So there's that Julia balcony. There's another perspective of the tennis pavilion. And like I mentioned, this is the guest quarters or the guest apartment. So again, out the window here, views of the banyan trees, the motor court. We have a bedroom here
These are the
off to our
poors
left.
that live near me.
Views of the intercoastal waterway, the tennis court down below, and just look at this bathroom. Even the guest room.
Is the
And you get a
bathroom
view of the tennis
bigger
court
than
from
the
your
bedroom?
shower. And I want to show
Almost.
every inch of the house. I get a lot of comments. saying
bedroom's
we don't
really
show
tiny.
every inch. So we're gonna
Yeah, the
really
bathroom's
show
bigger.
everything.
Yeah.
Another bedroom. Again, same finishes in the bathroom. And for a guest bedroom, very large bathroom. The footbridge we came in on. We've got our steam shower and a floating
not.
vanity. So we don't lose the light of the window, but we can still have a vanity. And then again, pocket doors to optimize the space as well. So continuing
That,
down,
that looks
guest
stupid as
wing,
fuck.
making a
The
left
mirror
here.
looked stupid as fuck.
This
I'm
is
so
the cool
confused about
area.
how it's
This
21,000
is like
feet
the
still.
family room here in
Why does
the
every
guest
room
wing,
feel
and again,
small?
this is another
know,
kitchen in
right?
this house, and this is a full kitchen.
They kept throwing
You've only
kitchens
got
at
4
it.
burners up here, but again, the same marble on the countertops, and then a nice sitting area taking the views of the intercoastal
I don't-
waterway.
okay,
Now, to
what's-
see it from
why would you
behind, we are
want
back in
your
the gray
guest-
room dining
Wing to have its own kitchen. Is that just so they could have their own like chef prepare food so you didn't have to see your guests? Like I don't get the point.
It's for the in-laws.
Yeah, so you don't have to eat breakfast with them. Got it.
Yep.
room for a bit of frame of reference of where we are in this space. We've seen one wing. Now we're going to check out the whole other wing of the house. So
Oh
if you
right, the
follow
one that was
me
actually built
off
before
of
this
Grey Room.
monstrosity
Oh,
was
good.
added
We're gonna
on.
see some
Got
good
it.
stuff then.
This is the executive office, separate from the rest of the home. Just look at this space.
That's beautiful.
Offered
I really
ceilings
like that.
again. You have views of your pool, intercoastal
Okay.
waterway, floor-to-ceiling glass windows here with the steel black framing, and this space even has ensuite bathroom. Let's check this out. Huge steam shower, marble everywhere,
Ooh.
and then right off of the
Okay.
bathroom here, we even have a little wet bar, wine storage here, and a refrigerator. And then
That's
leaving
fantastic for the
if you notice,
office.
We have double doors, so
Yeah.
you could close off this whole wing and have a
Oh my
little
god,
bit
they
of
actually have
privacy.
doors too.
Here's
Yep.
another peek of that
I know, right?
fireplace, sitting area in the living room. And off to my
One
right,
thing I'm glad
the other
of
wing of the
is
house.
that I haven't seen anything nautical themed.
this
this
could
house.
be,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even know what this would be. Another sitting
Fucking hate
area.
nautical themes in
Could be
Florida.
your family room.
Get
Huge
it.
flat screen TV.
There's a
call for
TV room
ceilings
itself.
enter at the whole
This
space,
one.
and
Oh no, there's
doors to
people
the
like
front
fucking
porch
in
of the
that room.
house.
Like they're getting ready to fuck
We
in that
have your
room. Like
elevator
let's go
right
here.
here off
Where do you make,
of
that's where you make the
your
stripper strip.
double width stairwell, which leads up to the owner.
We're not in the old house yet. We're not in the old house
So
yet.
the owner of this space has a whole separate part of the home dedicated just for them. So if you pull back, I just want to show the length of this hallway. Off of the stairwell, you have this hallway that goes all the way back to there. And then if we whip it way back to me,
That's where you put your nice paintings, I guess.
to my left,
Yep,
the
I guess.
third
Yeah, all the way at the
laundry
top of the stairs where
in
no one
this
can walk to
mansion.
because they're all old as shit.
room, just in case, because
Yeah.
we don't want to run
There's
the whole house because
more
it is a
washers and
huge
dryers.
house.
I guess you gotta have some upstairs if you have them all
And now,
downstairs. Fair enough.
Should we go here
We're
or
up to
here?
10
Actually, I want
now.
to show you this first.
Yep.
This
Yeah, the
is
strippers
your
need to
front
change too.
loggia, so you have a view.
Would you say a pause with the strippers?
The strippers need to wash too.
That's true. Yep.
of your motor court, the banyan trees.
Yes, motor
And the
court
bridge
instead of
leading to your
driveway.
property.
Hmm.
Yes,
birds
my
just-
wealth.
Yeah, it's another level. This house is another level. And again, you have not one but 3 doors that can lead
First
into
place, you
the
have no
hallway.
privacy though. 'Cause
back
You
on
didn't
in the
do any of the
hallway.
fucking things you're supposed to there. So you have to
Through
like
these
actually
double
look
doors
at
here.
the, like people
This
around.
is the owner's suite.
They
You ready for
weren't
this?
worried about privacy because
Okay,
they're
the
not
owner's
there
suite. The
year-round.
owner's suite.
This
So
better be
walking
good.
in,
This better
off to
be
my left, we
okay.
have this wet bar
Okay.
with those open
All right.
I'm
marble
cool with that.
shelves running
Yeah,
through the
yeah, no, I'm
entire
cool with that.
way.
In the bedroom,
Behind
yeah.
me, this is the first closet.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that
this
makes
is a
sense for
closet.
like. Yeah,
This is
no,
bigger
that
than
makes
my
sense.
bedroom. And then off of the closet, this is the first bathroom here
Yep. Yep.
with white Italian marble.
Oh, so there's
over the
double
whole space,
bathroom
and all the
instead of it being
marble
shared.
is
Okay,
book-matched.
for the master
Everywhere you
suite.
Look, you can see all the pieces
Right?
of
Oh,
marble
no,
are
no.
book matched, which is extremely expensive. And again, you have that huge vanity
I
mirror
expected
so you
a
can
him
see
and
the
her
water
sink.
while you're getting ready.
No, you don't.
And
You
even
don't. You don't. If you're that rich, you do not
Julia
have the same
balcony.
bathroom with the other person. You have your own.
Walk
Yeah.
out
True.
and get a look at your private island with your swimming pool.
And
you're
you're slanted.
slightly
I
off
mentioned this
kilter.
is just the first bathroom. So we'll make our way back through your closet. And again, I want to mention that there's speakers integrated in the whole space.
Yeah, I noticed
So
that.
it
Yeah.
is a smart home.
Even the closet.
And off the wet bar, welcome to the owner's bedroom. We got the vaulted
Two
ceiling.
cuck chairs, good.
Tons of space here. I mean, look how large this room is.
I don't
the
like the
best part
frame
is
on
You have a
top.
private terrace.
The terrace
With
is
almost
nice
just
though.
as much real
That's
estate
nice,
as the
yeah.
interior. Overlooking the back of the property here. And really from the drone shot, you can see the perspective of how small a person is in this home. It is truly something else. Pretty special
Hmm.
home. I mean, this bedroom is so serene.
I think we're
It's so
actually in the
peaceful.
old style of the
It's
house too.
huge.
Like I think we've gone
And there's a
back
whole
to
nother
like
half
the
on this
not
side.
new shit, which is why it just looks nicer. I feel like.
Get a look
Yeah,
at
I just don't
this.
like the bed choice, but
This is one of the most
Yeah.
expensive bathrooms in the entire world, clad in Italian book
there's our
marble.
soaking
Every
tub.
piece of marble that you see is book matched. Look down below me at my feet, book matched. You look up at the wall, it's book matched. You have a soaking tub front and center with faucets coming right out of this marble, a shower with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 6 shower heads in here.
You can
And
get
this is
that is
I love-
yeah. You're
I love
you're
ceiling
fucking
shower
in
heads.
that.
Oh my
You are fucking
god,
shower.
there's
I
so
wanna
much
mention that even
space.
The drawers are clad in marble here.
Book match.
The handles for
Book
the
match.
sink are crystal.
That should have been
On
the
far
fucking
side,
word
we have
for the
makeup
goddamn
station
day.
again with marble on the drawers.
Book match.
And then off into the corner, automatic
Hate that mirror.
Toto spring heated.
Okay, they got a
cool,
Japanese
whatever
toilet. They
you want.
understand.
Yep. Oh,
Rich
look at the
people
full
that
ass
actually know
version
what to
too.
do.
Look at the side buttons and everything. Yep.
Another Julia balcony. So
They
check
doing it
this
right.
out. For instance, pop on your shades. You could come out here. You could be in your bathroom. Your partner could be in their bathroom. You could come out on your terraces and have a conversation with each other. That's the type of house this is. It's that large. You kind of just have to stop and really
It's big.
look around and assess. And if you want to see a full tour of this bathroom, go make sure to check me out on TikTok and Instagram. We made a reel of that space alone and broke it all down. Back onto the hallway. You definitely
my
get
TikTok's
your
book
steps in
matched
living in
too.
this house. At the end of the hallway, check out this bedroom. It's a mirror image of the other.
By the way, interior industry has changed the language for talking about bedrooms. It's no longer it's no longer masters, and the others are primary and secondary rooms. It's this is to counter
The
language
ensuite.
based on slavery. Nah, I'm still calling master
So-
bedroom. Yeah, I don't think I care enough to. I think we're good. I don't know, man. That's
We're black and we're still calling it the master
we're still
bedroom.
calling it the master bedroom. I don't know, man. The moment someone calls it Massa's bedroom, then we can start getting real concerned, right? Like I think we're
Mhm.
chilling for now. Like let's be
I wanted to
concerned when
make
it starts
the
to get
joke.
actually offensive. You know
I
what
was
I mean?
afraid to.
I don't think it's right now. I got you. Don't worry. I think it's when it's actually offensive, I'll get offended. Right? I don't think this is really offensive, man. We just call it the master bedroom. Like it's fine. It's fine.
Other one at the front end of the hallway. I mean, this alone in most homes would be the primary suite. You have another beautiful bathroom with that same marble throughout the whole space. Very decent
Yeah,
size.
Say
owner
it.
is
And back onto
Say
the
it.
hallway,
Damn it.
all the way.
Wait,
at the
what was he
other-
gonna say?
I was wanting to say book matched again.
have
Damn it.
another beautiful bathroom with that same marble throughout the whole space. Very decent size. And back onto the hallway, all the way at the other
Needs
end
more
of the
marble.
hallway where you have the stairwell. And I want to point out again, these are double width stairs, so you really get that grand feeling in here.
And
off
for
to my
old
left, this
people
is one
that
of my
have
favorite
easier
rooms.
time
This
walking,
is
yeah.
the game room here. Got your pool table here, flat screen. Kitchen number 3. The
Why is
thing I
the
love
pool
most about this
table
room is
so
all
light?
the light with all these windows. And again,
That's
another
kind of a
Julia
shit pool
balcony.
table.
And this house is huge.
I don't
From
like
the drone
that.
shot, you can see we are
Kinda
now in the
ruins the whole
far
feeling.
guest wing of the house, where we have basically a whole other house. So this is the junior primary suite. So this,
Oh, so we're now in
again, would be
the real house,
main
yes.
suite in most
Mhm, yeah.
homes.
The
This is
original house.
beautiful. You have your soaking tub here in the
In the
bedroom. I think
bedroom?
this is the
In
coolest
the
thing ever.
what?
Then you
Right
have
next
a
to
balcony
carpet.
facing the back of the house.
Yeah, that's sex
And this is a
related.
whole
That's
separate
there for
section out of
fucking.
the
There's
Yeah,
no
island. So
reason
you
why
have a whole
would
other
put that
terrace
in
down
there.
below us here.
You're
So
just
through
gonna
these doors.
humidify your entire bedroom.
We have another terrace. And if you look down, this is your second swimming pool on the
That's
island.
also
so you
slanted.
have the main 98-foot pool, and then this second pool.
No.
Why is it
going like this.
slanted?
There's only a few people in the whole world that could purchase a place like this. Who do you think the buyer will be?
I think the buyer will be somebody who
Diddy.
wants the only property like this. In other words, someone who wants something that no one else has.
Jay-Z.
That rare piece of artwork, that rare vintage car. that they
Leonardo
collect,
DiCaprio.
And now this rare one of a kind.
Y'all think of anyone else?
only
Also,
one of properties in the
I love how they're
world.
not
Would you say
showing
this
the
would be
rest
primary
of the like
residence or
secondary
a
like
vacation
old
home?
building house
Look,
or the
you know,
garage.
Do you know why they didn't? There's a sign on one of the doors in paper. They passed by it earlier. Yeah. One of the glass doors when they're switching to the other side of the house, when he was going up the stairs. It was right before he went up the stairs. I think it's here.
We have your elevator right here off of
Elevator.
your double.
See? Piece of paper. This is the whole section that we can't go into. So
Renovations
wonder-
or
that's
Oh,
why we
it
went
doesn't look
upstairs and toward
finished.
the upstairs, and we never went back to that part. Yeah.
It doesn't
I
look
wonder-
fun.
Yeah, I don't think they. I think this is because I'm gonna assume they just did a full ass remodel, right? Like they're just trying to really like fucking jack up the price on this, so they're just doing like a literal like rich person like flip.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Man.
All the information to purchase this home is down below in the description of the video. Chris,
So nice to meet
thank you.
All right. How long ago was this video? 2 years ago. I want to see if this house still is for sale. I want to know.
Link's
Listing.
right there.
Yep. I'll make sure it doesn't dox myself just in case. 1 second.
It's not for. They're still selling it, aren't they?
They're still selling it. It's now $152 million. They took off
Ooh.
so much money.
Wait, it says sold in the top left though.
Oh, did
Okay.
they sell it?
Oh, it says sold, yeah.
Oh,
Sold for $152 million.
okay. So they didn't get their 218 million.
Yeah, woof. Yeesh.
Woof. That's $50 million down the drain, guys. Oh,
Yep.
dang. Might want to update
Hell
that
yeah, fuck
pouring
those
a
guys.
$218 million home to the correct number.
Yeah, you need to change the title of the video, buddy. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Oh my
It
god.
is still a few $100 billion too much, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's, it's about how much I bought it for. It's too expensive.
That house was so underwhelming for the price tag. I'm gonna assume that the land is the biggest part, that you're getting the fucking island, and that's about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
and the fact that it's in Florida. I
Yeah.
keep bringing it back to Florida, but it's a huge part of it.
Okay. This is only a $25 million home.
Yeah, I fucking hate living in a fucking vacation state where everything's jacked up because of alleged, like value of like where you are.
I'm sorry, someone's asking how much can we lower the price if we just release venomous spiders in the mansion.
I was gonna read that comment too, so I'm glad you did. My God. Ugh. Chat, can I buy it for 3 shiny doubloons? Please?
No, well,
Okay.
spider time.
Well, spider time. Now I buy it for only 1 shiny doubloon. Huge. Big plays, big plays.
Hey, chat, anytime you want to buy a house, just release venomous spiders in it.
This is not legal advice.
But it is fun advice.
Do it in Florida so we can get a Florida man story out of it. Florida man releases venomous spiders in rich person's home to decrease value. Gets arrested.
Huge.
I mean, honestly, we do have a lot of brown widows or brown recluses. Just
Oh, does someone
just tell the
else?
bug
Does someone
people
else
to
want to
stop
read
screaming
what
for a
Paul
couple
wrote in
weeks.
chat? 'Cause that's a lot of words. Who's good at reading?
According to people familiar with the situation, the individual who shelled out $150 million for Florida's Tarpon Island is an Australian infrastructure investor named Michael Dorrell, as first reported by the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, it's Australian. Then their money's not even real.
Yeah. Got
Wow.
literally $. Damn.
He probably actually did pay 218 million in Australian dollars. Fair enough. So
dingo dog dollars.
yeah, just like Canadian money. Canadian money's not real either. Our currency is not valuable enough to be real money. Yep.
You know, I'm not gonna respect your money if you call it a loony and a toonie.
He's only worth 9 billion. What a brokey, says Chad.
I mean, he left Blackstone, you know, to then make Stone Peak. So
I can't do it.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much, chat, for your wonderful time and candor. We'll see you later, YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my friends in the description down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.